everyone, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and this is a Q&A and most of all a big thank you video because my channel hit 5,000 subscribers and this is like an amazing, really big number here. I mean, I still can't believe it that we are so many now and that so many people are like watching my videos because this is like crazy. This is really cool. I really don't know what to say. I just keep thinking that, I mean, I couldn't even fit 5,000 people in, I don't know, maybe a concert hall near me or something. That's like really a lot of people. And when I imagine that I would like speak to all sitting in front of me, I would like, I guess I would really pee myself. I guess this is like really a crazy number, and I really want to thank you all that you like my builds, that you keep commenting, and yeah, that you just subscribed. I mean, this is really crazy for me. It's a big number and I really want to thank you. And also I'm really glad that that you like my builds, that I inspire some people for their builds or for just, you know, entertaining them somehow. And yeah, I'm really happy and I really want to thank you. Really, thank you so much. I am so excited right now. This is crazy, and yeah, I really have to calm down now, I'm sorry. But I wanted to do something special because usually when I hit like a milestone, it is called on the YouTube world, we call it like a milestone, and the first milestone you have is like 100 subscribers, and then it's 1,000, and then, which is like a little bit odd, it's 10,000, but I mean, every part or every step between this is like a really big milestone already. So for the first 100 I made like a build which was called the 100, and I put it in the description, you can check it out. I mean, it was like a house shaped like a 100, and then pretty soon after that I hit like the 1,000, and people keep asking that I need to do like voiceovers for my builds here because they were just like interested in doing what in hearing what I'm going to say about my builds and my decisions about it. And first I was like, I'm a German and I have like a really thick accent, I know that, but I also wanted to improve my English, so yeah, I started really like ashamed a little bit, and a little bit I would say like scared that you might not like my voice and so on. I mean, it still can happen that somebody doesn't like my voice, but that's just the way I talk, and apparently it's okay enough. Yeah, I did like my first voiceover then with my 1,000 special, 1,000 subscriber special. And it was really scary for me back then. And now I got a little bit used to talk about what I'm going to do there or what I'm building there and what inspired me and why I chose the things that I chose there as in kinds of objects and so on. So it gets a little bit easier now, and I want to thank you to push me to the limits by asking like, do a voiceover, do this and do that. And this is why I'm for this 5,000 special, because there was like so much going on between the 1,000 subscribers and the 5,000 subscribers, and it was all going so quick, and I really couldn't like keep up with doing like specials all the time. So I wanted to do one now with the 5,000 because it's like a really huge number, and I really want to thank you all. So I decided to do two special things that are new to my channel now, which is, first of all, of course, this Q&A video, because I asked you guys, ask me some questions, because I know that maybe you have like some special questions concerning myself or my private life or The Sims and how I build and my YouTube channel and stuff like this. And you really sent me a lot of questions, and I was really happy, and I'm pretty happy and excited to answer you all now. And yeah, so let's get started with the questions. You sent me some questions through Instagram and Twitter and so on. And yeah, let's get started. So the first question is from Miss Selfie X, and she asks, who is your favorite YouTuber who plays The Sims, and why did you want to play The Sims in the first? Inspired by someone. My favorite YouTuber, I would say, like when I wanted to start my channel, this was like basically because I've I've been watching like a lot of Simmer YouTubers already, and I've been building like since The Sims 1, so and I thought sometimes I could do this better, or maybe I could improve that on this and this kind, on this and this style, or maybe I just didn't like one little objects and so on, and I wanted to give it like my own little spin here. Not that I wanted to make it better, but better for my taste, for my personal taste, for example. And yeah, this is why I started YouTube basically, and my favorite builders are, I mean, there are so many, I really can't say. I mean, it's like which one I would say is the best. I guess it's like Delicacy in style of interior design. The best builder on YouTube. For The Sims 3, it was like Curtis Parody, and in The Sims 4, there are like so many. I would say still Delicacy. Yeah, as a kind of YouTuber, she's like, I would say, the best right now. And I really enjoy watching her builds. They are mostly really, really good. And yeah, I would say that one. She is like the one who's like the best YouTuber in terms of building, I would say. So why did you play The Sims in the first place? So yeah, I wanted, basically it was just because when I was really little and a tiny girl, my mom and we used to play video games or like PC games together. And then one night she came back like after work, and she had like The Sims in 2000 when it came out, and she just said, yeah, I'm going to install it and then we can play it together. So yeah, this is basically how I started The Sims. So we really sat together besides one another, side to side one another, in front of the PC, and we created like a sim, and then we both decided what is going to happen there. And it was really, really cool and so much fun. And yeah, this is basically how I started to play The Sims. And then like I built something on a lot and she did, and so we sometimes changed places and so on. It was really, really cool. And this is when I also started to like building more than the gameplay, because my mom always played in my houses and I only like to build houses and yeah, basically furnish them and decorate them. So this is yeah, this is how I started my Sims career. Well, it wasn't a career, like a hobby. So yeah, this is a very good question. Thank you, Miss Selfie X. Next one is from TJ Legs. The questions are: why did you start YouTube and who inspired you? This is basically, I mean, I wasn't inspired by like someone just to do my YouTube channel. I just thought it would be cool because I've been building like a lot since like The Sims 1, and I just thought it could be easy to like record it. And yeah, this is basically how I started. There weren't like someone who inspired me like the most just to start my channel. I mean, there are like a lot of YouTubers where I thought, oh, this is cool, maybe I can do a channel as well, maybe it could be fun, I don't know. I really wasn't expecting that so many people would like subscribe to my channel. I just thought to, you know, make it on the side as a hobby, just to make like a video promoting my builds for the Sims 4 gallery. This was just like the main thing here. I really wasn't expecting to be like a big YouTube channel or something like this, which I am not, but this is not why I'm doing this. This is just like, you know, I would really like to build, and it is like not a lot of work to record it and edit it. So yeah, this is basically why I started my YouTube channel, just to, you know, give like a little commercial ad or like a video to my builds here, and also to show how I start a build and how I decorate it. So maybe for inspiration for every other simmer in the community and so on. I just thought it could be interesting. And yeah, I'm really, really glad that so many like it and that you really get inspired. So, I mean, I get like lots of comments that like a certain object with another object and another interior design or this and and that you like that and that you will use it in your builds. And this is basically why I keep going to do my YouTube channel. The next question was: what kind of builds do you like to build? I started with building modern builds because I just love doing modern builds, really, and I'm drifted a little bit from this path of doing like modern builds into doing like these Bewitched ones and the flower series that I'm going to do, which are more traditional, because I just didn't, it got a little bit boring on my channel and for me, so I started to use like the objects and the Victorian traditional objects more and another kind of building style. I would say I still like to do modern builds more, it's just my personal taste that I like doing them more. In case of when I'm finished them, I always used to think, oh, well, this is like a really cool house, I want to live there. And I don't have that so often with the more traditional builds. I mean, I wouldn't say that they are like less good or something, but they are just not, for my personal taste, not so good to live there or to, I don't know, like to have it as a shop or whatever I've been building there. But if I would like walk through a street and so on, I would say that they look better from the outside. It's like I really like the old architecture there and it's really, really amazing. So I think that the modern builds are more for interior design and how you would live there and how cozy it is and how you feel about it. And that the traditional homes and the more playful ones are really, really cool to look outside of it, to look around it, and gives like a cool feel. And I think that's cool as well. So I really can't decide, but personally, when I like to build, I would say I would love to build a modern house. That's like always the first choice here. So the next question from TJ Legs is, what are your thoughts on Get Together and will you be buying it? So for everyone who doesn't know, the Get Together is the new expansion pack for The Sims 4 coming on December. My thoughts about it, it's pretty cool that we get so many additional objects with every pack we got. I mean, we have like these game packs, the stuff packs and the expansion packs, and the expansion packs are, for me, the more useful ones, I would say. So there's like new gameplay in there, and always there are like new building objects, new create a sim objects and new careers, and it's really, really like a really, really big expansion. So I would say that these expansion packs are really, really cool and I would like to have them, of course. And will I be buying it? I would say I will wait till the 24th of December, and I think maybe somebody will gift it to me, so I will wait till Christmas and see if I get it as a gift or something. That would be cool. Wink, mom and dad, wink. Or boyfriend or whoever. Maybe they see this video and note that down. So my thoughts about Get Together, it's looking pretty cool. There are like these clubs the Sims can join, and through these clubs they can like do special activities together. This is like the favorite aspect of the game, I would say. A lot of people have asked me because like we get a new world for the Get Together expansion pack, and if I would like it very much. I mean, it's called Windenburg and it looks very European, like the typical European city, I would say. And I have to say, I mean, I live in Europe and I live in Germany and I know these cities and these little villages, and I guess that's because I think, well, yeah, it's nice, of course, it's really cool, it's looking awesome in the trailers and so on and from the pictures I've seen, but I would say that I'm still waiting for my beach tropical world. That would be like the most amazing thing for me. Or maybe like a big city, like a big metropolis or something. That are like the two worlds that I would definitely want to see more. But the Windenburg looks really, really cool and I'm really looking forward to it. But the best about the Get Together is, I guess, the clubs. I'm really looking forward to the clubs. So thank you for these 3 questions, TJ Likes, and we go to the next question from Kayla. And she asks, what's your favorite build you've ever done? Also, congrats on 5K. Thank you so much, Kayla. My favorite build I've ever done, this is like, as I've already said, like the modern builds. I like the modern builds of the interior. I also like the Victorian homes from the outside. Sometimes even like the inside. I really can't decide. So, my favorite build I've ever done, I would say like my first video was like the one that I've imagined for a long time and sketched out for a long time. and that's like the one that also got me like started on YouTube and everything, and I really like the build. In fact, that it's like my first build on The Sims 4 ever, and that it's like really thought about it, how it will look like and everything, even before I got the game. So I will put that in the channel link, the link to that in the description. Because I guess like the first build on my channel is like also my first build in The Sims 4 is my most favorite build I've ever done in The Sims 4. I mean, I've done some builds in the other parts like Sims 1, 2 and 3, but considering The Sims 4 I would say like the first one. I mean, there are like some flaws to it because I wasn't so good at building in like terms of I don't know where all the objects were and all the functions we had like in game yet, but I really like my first build still because there's like something more emotional to that. It's like, it's my first build. I was really proud of that one, and I guess it's still my favorite. I don't know why, it's just like something. I guess because it's my first build, yeah. So that's the answer to your question. Thank you, Kayla. This Sim Girl, are you going to buy Get Together? Like I already said, I think I'm not going to buy it. Maybe if I don't get it to Christmas, then I will buy it and treat myself. But I will definitely get me the Get Together before New Year's Eve, maybe? I don't know. So then in the next year I will definitely do some videos using the objects there, and yeah, I think I'm going to get Together. Thank you, Sim Girl. So Crafty Marky, he asked me, will we ever collab again? And I have to say to everybody who has been collabing with me the past half year, I guess. I mean, my channel isn't really that old. It's like a half year old, 6 months around, I guess. And I've been collabing with so many of you, and I want to collab with so many more, which is why I only want to collab maybe like once now, and then see when I have time for all the other ones and so on. I mean, I really like to collab. It's something interesting. It also gives like a new challenge for me by when I'm building and so on. It makes just like the game much more interesting, and doing like the YouTube channel. It's amazing to always learn new features about the game and like meeting new people from the Sims community. It's really cool. And I love to collab. And of course I would like to collab again, but I really can't say when I have got time, because so many people have like asked me already to collab, and there's like a really long waiting list, and I'm really sorry that I always have to keep them waiting, because I really don't find like the time to do this. But I really want to do this, and please be assured that I always want to collab with everybody, and it's just I don't know when I will find the time, but I'm sure we will sometime. I will make sure that it will be possible somehow. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you're not mad at me, Mark. And I'm sure we will collab again. And to every other collaborator, I'm sure we will collab again if it's possible, and so on. But yeah, I really feel honored that you all want to collab and like hang out and so on. I really want to know you all. It's just like there's like the time that I don't have sometimes, and this is like really annoying, I know. But I hope I will get there soon, and maybe someday I have like collab with everybody in the Sims 4 community, which would be like awesome. But I know this is maybe a little bit too naive. But yeah, thank you very much for your question, Mark, and off to the next one. Violet Sweet Sims asked me on Instagram, what is your favorite Sims? I guess you refer to the Sims like as a base game, and I would say like that now of course it's the Sims 4, and when there was like the Sims 3 it was the Sims 3 and so on. I really would say it's always like the newest base game. In terms of like nostalgia, I would say of course Sims 1, because that's like what the whole series got started and so on, and we really have to like be reasonable here. It's just like the first part of like this big merchandise franchise and whatever, this really big Sims universe, and I really loved that game and still love it, even like when people say that the Sims 4 isn't as good as the Sims 3. I wouldn't say that, because the graphics are amazing, the emotions are really cool feature, the build mode is so much better now and easier to do. There's like the Sims 4 gallery where you can share stuff so easily with other simmers, and it's so much more interactive with all the other simmers around the globe. It's really cool. I really like the Sims 4, and I guess that's like my favorite Sims 4. And considering like the best EP and so on, it's always the one with the pets in it. Basically for me, which is like pretty necessary for every Sims game, is like having a dog or a cat or a pet as in any form. Because I think they're like also family members. I mean, I really love having pets. I have a lot of pet myself, and I love animals, and I guess this is like why it's my favorite. Considering the gameplay, I would say that pets is like still like the best expansion pack you can have for The Sims, and I'm really looking forward to it for The Sims 4. We still don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm pretty sure they will do it because that was like always the best selling one, I guess. So I'm looking forward to The Sims 4 Pets expansion pack. Yeah. What are you most excited about the Get Together expansion pack? Asked Jenny G. And most excited about the Get Together expansion pack, like I said, is like the clubs and the world, of course, because I like the building style. I could really use it in my traditional builds I do. And maybe also I would say maybe the cafes. It would be cool to build a cafe, because this is something I've been planning already, like how would my cafe look like, and I already have like some kind of styles that I'm going to try and see if this is going to be a good build and whatnot. So yeah, the club system is really cool. I really want to see how this works in the game. Zoe from the Great Symphony: congrats on the 5K. What are your hobbies outside of The Sims and YouTube? Any hobbies you'd love to start? My hobbies outside of The Sims and YouTube are, I'm working, and I guess, when I come home, it's usually playing The Sims and watching movies. I'm a big movie fan. I love to watch horror movies a lot. I watch almost every horror series there is. So American Horror Story, Scream Queens, Ash vs. Evil Dead is now out. It's pretty cool. Stuff like this. So I also like meet friends and watch movies then, and we talk and stuff like this. This is like, I would say, like movies and series, like I'm a big fan of this hobby. Is it a hobby? I guess so. I personally don't have like a television. I watch everything on my PC, which is funny because I work in the media area, I would say. And I guess maybe that's also like the reason why I just love consuming everything that has to do with moving pictures somehow. So I also like to watch YouTube videos, of course, but mostly I would say it's like watching movies and series and so on. This is like my biggest hobby, and I could talk about that like non-stop 24/7. Okay, any hobbies you'd love to start? I guess like the biggest hobby that I would like to do, or that I would like to be able to do, is like I would say like drawing. I'm really horrible at drawing and painting and stuff like this. And if I would have like the money or so, I would get me go to a class and learn everything about that. I guess that would be cool, like to paint your own paintings, like in a to get to know everything there is to know about it. Like not so much on the computer. I really want to paint on like a canvas and with oil and acrylic and something like this. This is like something I really like, something that is not in front of a PC or a monitor or a display. That would be cool. Also, this is really odd maybe, because I live in Germany and it's pretty cold here sometimes. Most of the time, to be honest. And I would like to learn knitting. That's like something a lot of my friends do, and they can knit, but it's pretty practical, and they all have like the best scarves and the best beanie hats and so on. And it all matches, and I was always so jealous, like, I want to have this as well. And then they all say, yeah, you have to learn knitting. And I never have the time to learn knitting. This is like something that is a secret to me. And it's also, impossible. I've already started like a couple of times, and my grandma was like, yeah, it's pretty easy, I can show you. And I was always like, I don't know how to do this. This is like really complex for me. I don't know, because it doesn't get into my head. Maybe it's something too hipster, but in Germany it would be like, I guess it's just pretty practical to know knitting, I guess. I mean, that would be cool. Also, then I always have like Christmas presents then. This is like a cool idea, right? I mean, maybe I will learn knitting. So painting and knitting would be like the hobbies I would love to start if I would have the time, but I somehow, I always get distracted. So yeah, this is like basically the answer to it. Thank you, Zoe, for asking this great question, and off to the next one. On average, how long does it take you to build your fantastic builds? Thank you, that you like my builds so much. And how long does it take? It depends on how big the build is. So if it's like a room build or a micro home, then mostly it doesn't take so long, which is like 2 hours, I would say. 2 hours or 1 hour till 2 hours. And like the longest builds took me 6 hours. 9 hours? 9 hours, I guess, was like the longest, because there were like so many sessions and so on. And I guess 9 hours, which was like the Echo Palms. And the Bewitched Retreat also took me like a lot of hours, maybe like over a day, because my game kept crashing. I have to rebuild everything because it didn't save. So, but this is like not like the usual. So I would say the normal build, the average, it does take like about 3 to 4 hours to build like a house for me. Yeah, that's like the average count here. SimsFreeplay.geek asked me on Instagram, how long have you been playing Sims for? So I've been playing The Sims basically since it came out, so 2000. And yeah, I've been playing it ever since. I had every base game, Sims 1 till Sims 4, of course, now. And yeah, not every expansion pack, but I've been playing that for a really long time now. So since 2000, since The Sims 1 came out. RH Glitter Gamer asked me, what inspired you to make your channel and what motivates you to keep going? What inspired me to make my channel, which is basically, yeah, like I already said, that I wanted to just share my builds with like on a visual aspect on YouTube, so people can already see it before they download it in the gallery, and also because I thought maybe some parts how I built something could be inspiring, and then some other people who can see it through my channel will like rebuild some parts or use that idea that I had there. Just like this was like the main idea. And what motivates me is of course the cool comments I get and all the feedback I get. I mean, it's really cool that you guys keep requesting stuff and so on. I mean, that is like really nice and pretty inspiring as well. So I always have like ideas what I'm going to build next, because I know that so many people like ask for this and for that and so on, and this is like pretty cool, and that's what motivates me. And the whole like Sims 4 community, that I can interact with you even more than just through the Sims 4 gallery and my Twitter and Instagram. So this is pretty cool, that just like the little community we have here, and it's pretty cool that we have each other and that we keep posted each other about our Simmer life and so on. I really like that, and that's what motivates me the most, I guess. Rowie Plays The Sims. She asked me, what inspires you? And in case of builds, I think you mean, I get inspired by architectural stuff I find on the internet, and I also have like a really big collection of, I guess it's called photo books where there's mostly only photos in, and like pictures of other very famous architectural builds, like museums and so on. I also like art books and so on, and I get inspired by them the most. and also from internet posts on Twitter and so on. There are like a couple of sites that I like to follow, and guess that's like what inspires me the most. And also when I am building in The Sims 4, I always like to look up in the Sims 4 gallery what you others have built and what you guys have built. So this is pretty inspiring as well, and I would always recommend everybody to check out the Sims 4 gallery. This is pretty amazing. It's really, really cool. Chris Flo is asking me, who did you get into The Sims? Well, I would say it's my mom, because she basically bought like the game when I was little. So my mom get me into The Sims. And Easy Sims asked, one more, what inspires you to start on YouTube and how you felt at that time? So basically some other YouTubers inspired me to do my YouTube channel, because I thought it's like a cool idea to do this as well. And how I felt at that time, scared a little bit, maybe just like that there are like going to be a lot of mean comments. And first, of course, I didn't do like voiceover, and I just thought, yeah, I was a little bit scared at the beginning, just that a lot of people are going to hate on my videos and stuff like this. And yeah, luckily it didn't happen, so I'm pretty happy about that, of course, and that you like my videos and seemingly like to watch them and so on. And I guess it's that was like pretty cool to have like the comments the first time, and that like people like to say what they liked about the videos and what I could do next. And that was like an amazing feeling, like a really amazing feeling. And when I hit like the first 100 subscribers, that was like amazing. That was like, oh my god, 100 people, this is like a lot of people. This is amazing. And this was really, really cool. It was like a really, really amazing time, and I still have so much fun with my YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to keep my YouTube channel and keep on simming and building stuff and show it to you guys. And yeah, this was really cool. So first I was scared, then it turned out to be good, and all was fine, and I got to know so many people through the Sims community and my YouTube channel. This is pretty amazing. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, I can highly recommend you to do that. So check it out, it's pretty awesome. Make a YouTube channel, write me in the comments, and I will go and check it out. So yeah, this is basically it. So that was like the last question here. Thank you very, very much for all the questions. I hope it didn't get too long here. I know we have like a really long video here, but I'm sorry. I like to talk now. I like to talk. So I also want to say thank you again to everybody who asked me, everybody who subscribed me. This is really cool, and I didn't expect that we are going to be so many in my little channel here. This is a really, really cool thing, and thank you very much. So thanks again to every subscriber out there. Give yourself a little pat on the shoulder, or hug yourself, or give you a little kiss. And yeah, thank you so much. And I also want to remind you, because some of you guys have asked me where like my other social media things are, because then they could like follow me on there. I mean, for me it doesn't matter if you follow me or subscribe me. I mean, I like that you like my builds, of course, and I like to inspire you. But it's like nothing necessary that you have to follow me on every social media. But just in case you have like a specific social media you are like on all the time, and you want to know what I'm going to do on my channel and keep up with my life and my simming life, and what my Sims are going to do and what I'm going to do and what happens on my channel and so on, you can always go check out my social media, and it's basically pretty easy. I have got a Twitter and Instagram and a Facebook page and a Tumblr page, and I even got like a Pinterest page. You can ask me questions on Ask FM, and I've got like a Twitch channel where I stream sometimes, and of course I'm in the Sims 4 gallery. And because it's so easy, my name is Simproved everywhere with a big S. Improved. So this is pretty basic. if you like, you can go there and check it out and follow me there and subscribe or whatever how it's called on these things, on these social media sites. But it's absolutely not necessary. I just wanted to let you know, maybe you are like a big fan of one of these sites and are like there non-stop, then you can of course go check me out there as well. And yeah, that's basically it with the video. It was a very long video. I just wanted to thank you all, and thank you all for your questions. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm repeating me again. I'm really sorry. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!